Hey guys. What's Gizmo doing? Pakanaka?
It's funny how they hold a grudge.
They both do, don't they?
Gizmo, I mean, I don't think Gizmo cares. She just doesn't realize that she's
bothering him.
Yeah, like probably snapped at him before about food or whatever the reason they got into that. Remember that little scuffle that one time?
Hey, Jesse. Well, here's the deal. We did the Google Hangouts meeting. It was a success. There was me, Avalon, Mad Max, Jason, Jamie. There's 5 of us, I think, on there. So it was good. We just all kind of introduced ourselves because it's kind of different, because what happens is we're like all on video, you know? Me letting me in. You didn't feel like letting me in. Jesse, it was earlier today after you had already asked to go in. So all you have to do is go to Google. Y'all know how to do Google Hangouts, right? How are you, Nicole? Hey, girl, I'm doing good. I haven't seen you in forever, Scottish Siren. Where have you been? But the next meeting we're going to have, so that way everybody will be able to come next week, is going to be Wednesday at 2 p.m. Oh, I've been, I saw your comment on the last video, but I didn't see a message from you, girl. Anyway, Avalon is going to chair the next one on Wednesday, and what we're going to do is you have to, I will have to send out invites, because what we're doing is we want to kind of keep it to where, I had to shut the link down, because what happens is so many people come into the link, and then it's kind of like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the invites out, and, so just either message me or Avalon, and then you guys can all be there. We were literally on there for like 30 minutes. It was just like a test run. Like we went around and we introduced ourselves and talked a little bit. And then Avalon said she's going to chair Wednesdays, next Wednesday at 2 p.m. So it's going to be good. Yeah, it'll be good. It was literally just like a test run. It wasn't even, we didn't even stay on for an hour. It was like 30 minutes and we were off. But now I know that it'll work. You know what I mean? Because I've never done that before. And it was so crazy, like having all of our, because it was like all of us on a video. You could see all of our faces, you know, and I was like, holy shit. Because I'm used to being the only one on the video and kind of like talking. So this time it was like, it was kind of humbling, because I had to shut up. Y'all know what I mean? So I was like, but, yeah, it does. I'm scared right now. Someone's following me. What? Anyway, what are you talking about, the purge? So, and also, that's what I was just saying. Like, what? I was at work today, and, God, my brain is killing me, you guys. I hope,
read this part. Let me hold it.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, is this another one?
Scottish Siren, where have you been, girl? I've been worried about you. Has anybody seen Lisa Buckmaster? I'm going to message her when we get off today. You know, Lisa was my first ever moderator, so I've got to get a hold of her because I haven't seen her in like weeks. I have a huge zit right here, and it's like really big. Uh-oh, well.
I didn't see that part. I wonder.
Are you out on foot?
With lots of
it's okay, April.
Happy holidays.
You know, it was kind of, it's kind of like you got to, we really had to, like, all of us had to, it's because it's like all of our faces, and so each person talks one at a time, because if you talk like over each other, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? So, have you uploaded a new video on your channel, April? April's got a channel, you guys. If y'all haven't went over there and subscribed to her channel, go over and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed to Avalon's channel, go and subscribe to Avalon's channel because she's going to be the one who's leading our meeting next week. And once you guys get comfortable with each other, then you guys can start leading the meetings. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like a way for all of us to kind of like have a little leadership role, which I think is kind of cool, you know. But George from the UK, My Benzo Hill, he had thought of the idea and was like, hey, let's do this.
A snowflake.
Did you see, I don't know if any of you guys pay attention to like YouTube makeup drama, but like there was, okay, so Tawny Michelle and T-Spill are like really good friends, right? And then there's this other girl named Drama Investigator. Hey, Mad Max. And so Drama Investigator made a video with Tawny Michelle's mugshot on it. I do too. I'm obsessed with makeup drama. So, Tawny Michelle is a recovering addict like we are. Scottish Siren, girl, I cannot even help it. Ugh, this is fucking retarded. Hey, Jen, what's your name? Or do we call you Jen? Ah! I put him on. I put the purge on timeout. He's distracting the chat. Jesse? Oh, just Jen? I like that name. I followed you on Instagram because I saw that you followed me. You're okay. I have been really into lately, you guys. And Jen, I saw your Instagram, like Korean beauty. And is that like something that you're like? Do you like Korean beauty? And the stained lips and the like glass skin, is so freaking hot. And so I was thinking next time we do a makeup and recovery, like a makeup chat and recovery chat, maybe I could do like a Korean skincare / makeup look, and you guys can kind of help me because I know I have a few products that are like the lip stain, and then I also have been looking at this skincare on Sephora. It's like a new line of skincare, and it's like a glass skin serum to make your skin like really soft and look shiny. So, that would be so cool. And then I've been following this new makeup girl. You guys have got to check her out. Fucking so awesome. I think her name is Mabel Doll. M-A-B-E-L Doll.
Hi, welcome to Math Antics. Today we're going to talk about an important math concept called...
Will you see if Ashlyn can come over?
Hey, Nate. I know. Do what? Ask if Ashlyn can come over?
Yeah, I think he went in his room to play for a second.
I do too, Jen. I love it. They have this, oh, my head is killing me, you guys. Yeah.
This supplies day was for me to eat.
Yeah, I know. Listen to this, you guys. This child is getting in his stocking and getting all the stuff that I got him for his stocking stuffer. Look at this huge zit. Ugh, look at this child. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, Poopy. Merry Christmas.
There you go. Tell everybody about your school Christmas party.
My school is pre-K, and my teacher's name is Miss Baker. And
we're bringing Doritos, Cheetos. And
no, Daddy, just let me talk.
Yeah, this is his channel.
Do it.
And my editor, there's Miss Piper, that's the principal, and Miss Judy is, I don't remember. Can you open this?
She's the assistant principal.
No, I'm in this.
Oh, Tabitha. Okay, that's what I'm going to have to do. So, let me tell you what's going on.
Now you can give me it. Now you can give me it.
So, George closed the link down because, I don't know, he wants to keep it private. But I'm like, we need to open the link up so people that want to come can get over there and join. So, I'll share the link again after this live stream. And then you guys rush over and on the link while I have it open and go ahead and get signed into the Google Hangouts chat. Okay, so when we get off this live stream, I'm going to go over there and open the link back up. Then I'm going to drop the link in the comments of this video. As soon as you guys see it, check back to this video. As soon as you see the link pop up, get on there so you can get into the Hangouts. Okay, Jesse, you have to download Google Hangouts, okay? Because if you click the link, it's not going to take you anywhere. And you're going to go, what? Nicole's not letting me in. But it's really because you got to download the Google Hangouts. Okay, well then go under your husband's Hangouts. And just let us know it's you, okay?
No, it's an animal.
And we're all in it's like just a chat for all of us. And you guys can chat during the week with each other. And it's like a private chat. But on Wednesdays, the video will call you and then you answer and it'll be like your little box. And there'll be all of us on the video and it'll be a meeting. That'll be next Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
It's a wolf.
Let me see. Wow, let me show you. You want to show them what you got?
Yeah, look what I got out of my
That's cool, huh?
quiz.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And like I said, we just got to be respectful of each other and try not to speak over each other when we get on there. But Max was there. It was pretty good. Like, we were all just like, just be mindful. Because what happens is you can hear the echo when there's so many people on there. But just if you just take turns talking, then it works out really good. And that's what we did. We just went around in a circle, Yeah.
When you're not talking?
You just install it on your phone, Sam, on Google Hangouts. If you have Google, then you'll just go to the App Store and download Google Hangouts.
Oh, that is awesome.
Do y'all want to see Neil? He's not feeling good, but I'm gonna let you guys see him. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Don't be shy.
Welcome to Neil.
Tell him, tell him about how you're going to go back to work soon, and you're doing good in your recovery.
I'm doing great. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
That's Neil, y'all. Gian says hello, and Sam says hi, and Jesse says hi, and Avalon says hey. I know he never shows his face, y'all, because he's just. When it comes to like stuff like this, Neil is not shy at all. Like when I first met him, he was like Mr. Personality. In fact, story time. I'm going to tell you guys about the time I met Neil, how we fell in love. So, I was living with my friends, Kaylee and Hunter. I was sleeping on their couch. And I was sleeping on their couch because, well, you guys know the tea. I, tell him I changed my brain. Jessie said she changed her brain.
Mommy,
I was living on their couch because I was on drugs.
Did you get those
What is this?
my surprise?
Oh, mercy. Look at all that chocolate all over your fingers. We were all shy today in the meeting at first. We were all, I mean, I was laughing like the Wicked Witch of the West. I was listening to myself the other day when I was telling you guys that story about fighting people in prison, and I go, or I'll just roll around on the ground and say, help, help, and then I like laughed like this, and I was like, oh my God, do I really laugh like that? It was cool, yeah. So, okay. So
Get that nut, it was stuck inside of it.
Prison Live. I know, Jen. Did you go back and watch it, though?
Yeah, not in there.
What do you want me to do? Just stick your fingers in there and lick it.
Oh, no, I want...
So when I first met Neil, he came over to my friend's house, right?
I want that round thing.
Just go like this. Just pick it up with your finger like that. There you go. I was living at my friend's house. So I was actually, my bedroom was the couch, y'all. Like, for real. And so what I would do is I would sleep on the couch, and then I would take the covers off and pack them in the closet during the day because we would have people over. Well, we were having a party one night, and it was like me, Kaylee, Hunter, and then Neil and his friend Casey and this other guy. I can't remember the guy's name, but they came over. Oh, Corey. Neil, Casey, and Corey came over to hang out. Well, Casey was coming over to hang out with me because we had kind of like just been talking to each other, but we weren't dating or anything. Well, then Neil showed up, and I was like, dang, look at that little ginger snap, because Neil was so cute. Well, that night, we hung out all night long, and we went and got a hotel room, right? Well, we didn't hook up, you guys. We talked all night long, like all night. Just about like, you know, getting to know each other, about life, and he did. Listen to me, Max. Yes. And when we talk about it, Neil always gets mad. He's like, you were fucking around with Casey. And I'm like, what? So, yeah, he totally did. And see, because Casey was like a fucking jerk, right? Casey, like, would just use me because I was on drugs. And he would just, like, fuck around with me and then, like, not. Because I wanted a relationship, but, like, not with Casey. But, like, I was kind of, like, you know, searching for somebody to love me because I was just, like, you know how it is. Well, me and Neil just stayed up all night long talking about, like, how we were raised and what we believed in, just, like, getting to know each other. And, like, he called me the next day and was like, do you want to get a hotel room again? And I was like, Neil? Yeah, he was. Totally. And he would just, like, fuck me. And then, like, not ever call me and stuff. And then he would show up over at my house and be like, what? And Neil was, like, a really good guy. So Neil called me the next day, and I was like, no, I don't want to get a hotel, but you can come over. And he came over, and he never, like, y'all, he stayed at my house for, like, all the time. He is so sweet. And so, and that was the thing, like, we just stayed up all night just talking to each other about, like, life. And so that was the first week we hung out, right? And so he stayed the night at my house every night. And what I mean by, like, on my house, I mean, like, he slept on the couch with me every night and drove me to work every day, right? Well, then, yeah, download the application, girl. Drop the link in the comments after I get off this live. He stayed the night with me every night and drove me to work. Well, then the next week I had to go to court, and he had to work too. So you know what he did, you guys? He brought me his truck because I didn't have a vehicle, and he let me take his truck so I could get to court. And that's when I knew. I was like, this dude is fucking the real deal. Like, he opened the car door for me and everything. And that was, like, the first week after we had met. And then we had sex for the first time, and I was, like, in love. Because it was, like, not like, you know, it wasn't like sex, like fucking sex. It was like we were in love. it was cool. And then I remember telling him I loved him, and he told me he loved me, and we never left each other's side, you guys. Like, I swear to God, the only time that me and Neil have been away from each other was when I was in rehab. That's it. Like, we've never been away from each other since, and that was in 2012. Yeah, he was just like, I had never had a guy, like, open the door for me. You know what, Gian? I'm going to tell you this. When you find somebody that will, like, that actually, like, has your best interest at heart, like, we don't get tired of each other, you know? We are best friends. Sometimes, like, we have days where, like, today he's not feeling good. Like, his stomach has been really, really messed up. He has a lot of, like, digestive issues. But, like, and sometimes I'm sure I get on his nerves, because y'all know I'm always on live streams and shit. But where I'm outgoing, he's chill. You know what I'm saying? So we balance each other out. And he, like, opens the car door for me still, y'all. Still, to this day. When Nathaniel was born, he would carry all diaper bags in my purse and everything while I was carrying Nate. He loads the, you know, he's just a good guy. He's just a good guy. And I'll tell you this, like, even though we were both in our addiction when we met, like, our parents, they had this saying, it says, like, you have to make sure that you're equally yoked, okay? So all the relationships that I had been in before, we weren't equally yoked. And what I mean by that is, like, each person that I had dated before, either they didn't believe in the same things I believed in, or their parents, we just didn't have the same, like, viewpoints. And also, the way we were raised was totally different. Like, the boyfriend I had before Neil, his parents were divorced, and his mom was a prostitute, and his dad was a drug addict, and he just didn't have the same, like, work ethic as I did, or any kind of beliefs, you know? Mix it with great corn crab apple. Okay, he's also been drinking, like, baking soda or something. So, I'm going to tell you, Max, like, we were both in our addiction when we met, but we both, even when we were in our addiction and we were, like, talking to each other, like, really talking, we were both just ready to we wanted to get better. We wanted to have better lives. Hey, Jordan. And we wanted, hey, Alice. We wanted better for ourselves. We just didn't know how to get that. You know what I mean? And, like, we both really struggled with self-esteem, but we knew that we wanted that, like, both of our parents, like, his parents are still married and my parents are still married. So we come from families that, like, are not broke up. So we believe in the sacredity of marriage, and we believe in, you know, that kind of stuff. So, like, I ask him all the time, I'm like, you're not going to get tired of me and leave me or cheat on me, and, you know, and he's like, no, like, that, you know, we just, it's like we're in it for the long haul. Like, we know it takes work to be in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, y'all. Like, I get pissed. Like, sometimes we have arguments, but for the most part, like, we have learned how to talk through things, especially since we've gotten sober. Now, when we were not sober, we struggled because I would get really angry and yell, and then he would get mad at me and yell back, and it would be just like a bunch of yelling. But now we communicate with each other, and we talk about things, and we try to talk them out. Yes, Scottish Siren. Yes, that's what it's about. That's what it is. We have the same core beliefs. Our families, like, we were raised kind of the same. How did you even learn to just communicate? Well, we started our relationship out on just talking to each other. Like, that's how we grew really close together, is by staying up, like, all night long and talking about stuff, like, for weeks. We would just talk about, like, how we were raised, what we grew up thinking about, how we was in high school. Like, we were just telling each other our whole life stories.
To this guy. Do, 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 do.
Uh-oh. And then, but when we were using that anger and that, like, insecurity would flare up because we were both messed up, you know. So when we got sober, we started going to counseling, and we've actually had some counseling at our treatment center at the... Hey guys, I'm back.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Thursday. All right, y'all. So my phone is buffering, so I'm going to charge it up. I'm going to charge it up, but anyway, you can ask them to sit down with you. Yes, Scottish Siren. That's what I was going to say. So, like, when me and Neil are having a disagreement or something, like, we've learned how to use, I feel, not, you keep doing this and you're never going to change. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, sometimes those things slip out. Sometimes I say those things because I get heated or he'll get angry with me. But for the most part, like, I've learned to use I statements. Are your parents still married, Jen? It's hard, you know, and especially from, like, your point of view because you're a kid. You know, I used to think, okay, let me tell you a story about one time my parents were having an argument because of my addiction and my dad. Okay, so when I was in my active addiction, my mom used to lie to my dad about things so that way she would cover for me. So my dad started finding out that my mom was lying. And so one day they had this huge knockdown, drag-out fight because my mom was keeping things from him. Well, then my dad pulled me over to the side one day before my mom got home and told me, like, me and your mom are going to get divorced and it's because of you. And I remember, like, oh my God, it was like I started bawling. Like, I was just so afraid that my parents were going to get divorced, you know, because of me. And, you know, what I learned that it wasn't because of me. You know, it was because my mom was keeping stuff from my dad. She was lying to him about it. And my dad was angry at me because it had to do with me. Because my parents didn't know how to deal with me and my addiction, you know. But I wasn't a kid. I was like 20, you know, 20 something. It was like right after I had started shooting up. So I think it's like 24, 25. But my dad was so scared because, like, he loved him and my mom. They're still married. Like, they've never gotten divorced. But my dad was so upset, you know, because I was wreaking havoc in my family. Like, I was going around and just screwing everything up. And then my mom was trying to cover for me. So that's when my parents both learned, like, my mom was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm not going to cover for you, and I'm not going to, you know, let your addiction affect me and your dad's relationship, you know, because my parents love each other so much, but they almost did get divorced because I was you know, doing all these bad things and it was really affecting my family. So that's whenever we're in our addiction and we're saying things like, oh, well, I'm not hurting anybody, you know, I'm just doing this to myself. It's a fucking lie. Like, we're hurting everybody. Jordan, it's okay. Listen to me, all right? Like, you have to learn when you're in recovery. This is the deal. Like, we have to learn to be okay with just being with ourselves. You know what I mean? And the stronger you get and the more okay you get to being with yourself, the better you're going to be at making a good choice in a mate. Because when you get rushed into making choices with somebody to be with, that's when the bad choices start coming out. And also, you don't want to be with somebody because, like, you got pregnant or you have to be with them. You want to be with them because you love them. You know what I mean? So, okay. Take your time and, you know, get comfortable with Jordan and learn about yourself and become a strong woman and teach your girls how to be independent and strong women. So that way, whenever you do find somebody,
don't let nobody see.
They're not. Then
This one's a circle and this one's a square. This one's a circle and this one's a square.
yeah. Ooh, mommy's head hurts.
They're not both circles.
Let me see your boots. Let me see your bootay. Woo! Wait!
Don't tell them.
I'm not telling them.
Well, stop.
Okay.
Can I pull my pants off?
Well, yeah. So, relationships are a lot of work, you guys. So that's why I've thought that all. Nah, girl, you're beautiful, Jordan. Not that
Mommy, sit right here.
not that looks matter, but
Mommy,
you won't have no problems.
Mommy, this one's a circle and this one's a square.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
It's not bigger than that. Like this one's bigger.
Hey, Matt. If I did ever find someone else.
Dun, 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 dun.
Relationships in early recovery too are hella fucking stressful. So just be glad. If you're single right now, live it up, girl. Live it up. Because it's hard. And then when you start getting into a relationship and you both are like in recovery or one of you is in recovery, it's hard. Lots of work. Lots of work. Well, if you love staying at home, then live it up at home, girl. I'm the same way. I'm a homebody. You know what? I think, like, nowadays, me and Neil are so much, we love just being at home with Nate and relaxing and chilling together. But we used to run them streets together, too. So we had our fair share of running the streets. You know? Just don't get discouraged, okay? Relationships are not everything. Let me just tell you this right now, okay? Me and Neil have not had alone time in so many years that now that my son is in school, it's like we don't even know how to act because he'll be at school and we're going to be here alone and we're like, you know? I know, Jennifer, that is so how I feel because it's like when you get a roof over your head and you have that stability, it's so different than whenever you were like not stable and having the chaos of addiction, you know? I'm very grateful to have a place to be. That is for sure. My head hurts so bad. I just wanted to get on here and shoot the shit with y'all for a minute. Do y'all like crab salad? Or seafood salad? That's what this is. Oh, it's so good. So good. Listen, Scottish Siren. We knocked boots the other day. And it was like heaven. I hadn't had it in so long, I thought, oh, wait. I was so happy. I felt like a young girl again. Y'all know what I mean? Shoot. I was like, back it up, Daddy. Okay, I'm going to go over there. Love you, G, and I'll see you over there, girl. Don't worry, you can go over there. I don't have anything with caffeine in it. Oh, coffee. I have coffee, but I don't want to make any. You guys, I swear, back in my day, Lord, I'd be on here acting crazy. Hey, Matt. I was going to tell you, you need to download Google Hangouts so you can come to the meeting next week. Avalon is going to chair the meeting. She's going to pick a topic and share it. I'm so excited because I know she's going to do such a good job. Avalon is a lot more first in the big book than I am. Okay, got you. Good deal. Avalon is like really good at like she's got the 12 steps and she's good. I can't wait for her to do the meeting. We need to all get her to start doing that on her channel more. Maybe we could all go there for like a class at night. Like have her do some 12 and 12 classes. Yes, I'm so proud of all y'all. Listen, whenever I was first getting sober, my sponsor had to pull my ass to the meeting. I didn't want to go. And y'all are here. I wish that there was more programs like online for people like us, you know? I'm so hungry, y'all. It just helps, you know, to have... I don't know about you guys, but I know a lot of us have jobs and we have just... I love being able to come on here and have connection with other alcoholics and addicts. Back in the day, you can do this because people were ashamed to admit that they were alcoholics. Or there's so much stigma that you couldn't say it because people... Yeah. It is less scary. The stigma of alcoholism and addiction, it's real. And don't get me wrong, it's still really strong out there. Like, be careful with your jobs. Because not all jobs are going to be understanding like my job is, you know? But I'll tell you this. So many people struggle with addiction, whether they'll admit it or not. I know, Matt. I know. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like, you know, am I taking the easy way? Well, damn it, I like being in my house. You know? You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could take you guys to a meeting with me. Like live stream it, but that keep y'all in my pocket. Ooh, that would be cool, huh? No, I can't do that. Get in trouble by the AA people. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. Today on Instagram, this guy I follow, his page is called Bill Wilson Tho, T-H-O, and he makes recovery memes, okay? And he made a meme talking about how it talks about drugs in the alcohol in the big book. Well, then this other guy chimed in and said, you know, well, it's against the seventh tradition to talk about, I think it was the seventh tradition or the 12th, I don't know, one of the traditions to talk about drugs because it's not our primary purpose or something like that, right? So there's this ongoing argument with some people in AA that drug addicts shouldn't go to AA, that they should be redirected to NA and CA, right? And I'm like, here's my deal. Why does it have to be, why do we have to like act like we're superior? I feel like some alcoholics think because they never use drugs that they're somehow different or they're somehow superior to addicts, right? And I'm like, there's room for all of us. I just know that when I go to AA meetings, when I share, I need to share about how my addiction relates to alcoholism. I don't go to the AA meeting and go, yeah, blah, 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 and talk about drugs. I say other substances, but I don't openly talk about drugs because right. And it's like, dude, Matt, I know. And that's what we were talking about. But that's how a lot of alcoholics feel because alcohol is legal.
What is aspirin taking so long for?
Maybe she's not home yet.
I'll go knock on the door.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, Classy.
Can I put my jacket on?
Yeah. They think that because alcohol is legal. You know? It's all the same, you guys. Yeah, Sam's an alcoholic. Legend's an alcoholic. It's all the same. I miss you too, girl. That's what I was saying. I said, you know, it's all a substance that we are dependent on. It doesn't really matter if it was vodka or heroin. We all, you know, lost our fucking lives to it.
Put this on. Let me go put my shoes on.
Exactly. I'm just like, that's what a lot of people in AA do, though. They try to split hairs and say, oh, well, addicts don't belong in AA.
Mom,
Excuse me?
is this the light switch?
Yep. Alcohol is a drug, too. Duh. I don't know. And then one guy was like, well, what if it scares off newcomers? I'm like, what? Somebody that's an addict scaring off an alcoholic?
Put this jacket on.
Right.
Put my jacket on for me. Zip it up.
Well, marijuana is a, I Lauren said marijuana wasn't a drug. Were you in Lauren E's stream the other day, Classy? Oh my God, Sam, I just literally ate. Hey, Rory, I just literally ate that whole bucket of seafood salad. I figured that's why you were asking me. So I talked to Charlie on the phone the other day, and I was like, listen, dude, stop smoking in your live streams. And he was like, why? And I was like, because, first of all, it makes you less credible. Like, he's trying to deliver the news, and he's smoking marijuana. Marijuana might have medical, like, some people can use it medicinally, but it's still a drug. Right, I can't smoke pot either. That's what I said, Classy. I said, it's really unprofessional. You're smoking pot, but you're also trying to, like, give us the news. It doesn't go together. So choose one or the other. I can't smoke pot, you guys, because it lowers my inhibitions. It's just like taking a Xanax to me. It makes me not give a fuck. And then I'm going to go out and pick up other drugs. My sister can't smoke pot because it makes her so paranoid. She, like, literally has, like, schizophrenic shit going on. Like, it's bad. Oh, my brain hurts. Man, I just love talking with you guys. I do know that a lot of people, like, use marijuana, like, for medicinal reasons. But when you're doing it like that, I feel like you need to have a prescription from your doctor. And it needs to be, like, medical marijuana. Marijuana that's from your doctor. That's prescription grade marijuana. Not just some marijuana you got from down the street from Joe Blow. You know, that's not the same thing. And that's where I feel like that comes in with addiction, because you're still buying it from a dealer, you know? Oh, are you really? Well, that's not schizo, but she has bipolar manic depressive and antisocial personality disorder and some other stuff. And when she smokes, it makes her hear things that's not there. It makes me eat every bit of food in the kitchen. Well, y'all just saw me eat all that damn seafood salad, and I'm not even on weed. One time, though, story time. One time, my husband came home, and Nate, are they there? Oh, okay. They're not home, baby. I don't see their car. One time Neil came home with this, like, vape pen, and he was like, here, I found you a vape pen at work, just clean it out. And I was like, okay, so I just, like, sanitized the little smoker part and smoked it. And I took a big old breath of vape pen, right? And all of a sudden I went, poof. I started choking so hard. I said, it's weed. When I drive a Mazda, and Neil drives a Nissan truck. Those are our little cars over there. What's wrong, gangsta?
I'm gonna play with Ashley.
Baby, she's not home. It's okay.
Can he come home? When is he
I ate a whole pizza after that.
When is he gonna come home?
I don't know. It's almost 5, baby. I don't know. It's getting dark here, too. Let's check this mail. You want to take some mail in to Daddy? Huh? Why are you proud of me, girl? I didn't do nothing. I spit that. Look at me. When I smoked that stuff, I said, I had to call my counselor and tell her I smoked weed by accident. That was like 2 months ago, though. That's my little house. There you go, guys. That's our little cars, little house. Okay, come on. I'll text. Come on.
What?
I'm not sure how on now, but when.
What happened is gonna be home?
Yeah, that's what this was. It was like an oil. Yeah, my phone is going dead. Okay, I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. Thanks, girl. Call me later, Classy. I love you, Scottish Siren. I am going to go ahead and... Oh, Leah, that's fine, girl. And that's what... as long as you are on medical marijuana, but you also live in Canada. It's legal there, isn't it? Here where I live, it's not legal. Like I said, I support multiple pathways, and if you do what you got to do, but I can't do it because I'll eat everything in the damn house. But I love you guys. Join the Hangouts. I'm going to link it down below, and I'll see you guys later. Good job.